do have sort of this ethical, moral obligation to make sure that our dining footprint is not unsustainably large. That space in the architecture school was undergoing some renovations, and a professor stepped forward and was really kind of spearheading that effort, and she actually got some students involved with the process, and they thought, well, if we're reinventing the space, shouldn't we also, and reinventing the space with an eye towards sustainability and kind of green building materials and things like that, then why don't we also think about the menu and the food that's being served in this location?
Have a location on grounds that we could source locally grown and locally produced foods for kids who want to practice and get more into sustainability, be more aware of sustainability.
So we have this program called our, I guess, just Sustainability Bullseye program. And so in the very center of our bullseye is local and seasonal purchasing. So of course we really aim for that middle of the bullseye. You know, we're going to try and find sources, local sources of ingredients wherever possible, and sort of when seasonally appropriate. And then moving out of that center of the bullseye, the next level is organic or organically grown or raised. And then is humanely raised, so that's kind of dealing with livestock and animals and processing and things like that. And beyond that is fairly traded, so again it doesn't have to necessarily have the Fair Trade certified label, but some sort of third-party certification, be it Rainforest Alliance or Fair Trade.
Yeah, we probably get food from about 20 different farms in the area. Maybe one farm just sends us eggs, another farm sends us zucchinis.
The state of Virginia produces all of the vast majority of its produce comes in the summertime, which is of course when no one's here. So the challenge we have is I'm running menus during the summertime, is what can we do that, first of all, will have quality by the time it gets to December. Second of all, where's the price point so we're not charging $15 for a salad? So the big thing we have to do is say, hey, what can we do locally consistently? What can we do that's going to be sustainable so we don't have to pull from Peru? What can we do that's not all from a major provider? And
it'll switch. When local peppers are good, we'll use those peppers. But when they're you can no longer buy them locally, we'll switch to organic peppers. So
a big challenge we have, especially with truly local products, or a lot of times they're much smaller companies, and they can't keep up with our volume. So what we end up doing is we find 3 or 4 providers that offer something that's similar along the same quality, and we just kind of alternate between them. So this month it might be from Joe's farm down the road. Next month it might be from someone else, and that way we're able to sell more.
UVA Dining Services and local farms, we really have to work hard at our partnership to have them look into our business, and for us to look into theirs and say, why do they do this, and why do we do the things that we do?
It's like my second home from studio. It's so good, so good.
There's a lot of really good vegetarian options and very vegetarian friendly.
And the food is really good here.
I'm always shocked by how many students are really devoted to sustainable dining.
Seduce them with taste, seduce them with flavor, and then people will come. You won't have to work hard when you just start with the right ingredients.